It's the end of July 24 and this is an update of the development of MelodyMatrix, the app that connects to MIDI music instruments and lets you visualize whatever you are playing on those instruments. So the app has several visualizers. It even allows you to connect LED strips and let them interact with the music that you are playing or that you have recorded before. So in the input and output section, we have a new section with the audio channels. So before we already had the MIDI instruments that were connected. And now you also have the audio inputs and outputs. When you connect an instrument through a MIDI cable, which is a USB cable between the instrument and your computer, then the instrument appears on the MIDI section. And if it has also an audio interface, it will also appear in this list. Like for instance, a Clavinova Yamaha piano also appears as an audio input and output. So you can record the audio of the piano directly into MelodyMatrix at the highest quality. You don't need a microphone for that. Now let's look at one of the simplest viewers, which is just the MIDI data viewer. This is a starting point. All the viewers still need some work, but as you can see, it captures all the events which are sent from the instrument to the computer. Another simple one is a stave. That's a new English word I learned. So it shows you the notes, and depending on if it's a white or a black key, it's a different color. You can open different viewers at the same time and they all interact to the MIDI inputs, like for instance these two, the piano view and the stave view. And there's also a business chart like this. Also here, this is just a starting point. A few charts were already added, so you can look into how much you have pressed certain keys. Like here, the C and the E key were pressed a few times and they all interact in real time. So if you press the same key a lot, you get an animation like this. There are different charts, they need some more styling, but also here you see which note was pressed the most. Let's open one of the recordings I earlier made, played by my son. So Vicky has been playing this song and we recorded it with MelodyMatrix. That means that we have both the MIDI and the audio. And the piano view, there's now also a video recording button. And the video you see on the left is actually the output of what has been recorded. And as you can see, you can change everything in real time. And all the changes get recorded into an MP4 file. The music you hear is the MIDI which is sent back to the piano. So this is not a recording, it is what the piano is playing based on the MIDI events in the recording file. We can change the colors of the particles. Now they have a color which matches the background. So you see that there are several background images. You can also use a background color and you can change the size of the particles. You can also change the color of the keys, so now they also match with the background and the particles. Or you can completely disable the particles and put them back on. You can show the labels on the keys. You can also change the color of it and change the colors of the key themselves, but this yellow doesn't look really good. So I said you have several backgrounds, or you can just disable the background completely and again adjust the particles to match with the background. Another new view which was added to MelodyMatrix, which is a premium feature, is the LED strip. It converts the music into one color line and it can interact with a device like this, which is a Pixel Blaze output expander. It communicates through a serial link, which is this little red wire on the left, and it needs a serial connection with your computer. My PC doesn't have one, but there are these cheap USB to serial connectors, which you can get on Amazon, for instance. And on the other side, you have this kind of connection, so it's very easy to connect it to the Pixel Blaze. From the Pixel Blaze, in this case, I have two connections to a LED strip. So we have 5V ground and a data signal, and the other is connected to a LED matrix, which is actually a long strip, but then in a different shape. And they are connected to a 5V power supply. Now, if you connect to USB, it appears in this list as a serial device. The LED matrix is connected to channel 1. You can change the colors. And then if you start the music, the second color is used for the note which is being played. It's a bit difficult to see the full color difference in this video. So let's use a different color, which is yellow. As you can see, there are several outputs on the Pixel Blaze. So if we activate output channel 3, then we also have the other LED strip interacting, so it gets the same data and the same colors. There are a few other settings you can change, like the effect width. It's how many LEDs will be highlighted on each note. And another setting is the effect duration, how long it takes to fade out. More to come, more work to be done on all these views, also to make them nice. There are other views which were added, like the license registration. Thanks, because this application was only possible with the use of a lot of libraries. There's also a link to the website. And there is an about window with the privacy and license stuff, all the legal stuff that has to be there in any application, but we don't collect any info from you. That's the most important thing. That's it. Keep following us for more info later.